It's interesting you're talking about universal basic income and the minimum income guarantee there. Tell us what those are. Tell us about those things, and in your view, which is the best approach?
So, a universal basic income has been very popular as an idea. It's become more popular during the pandemic. I think that would have been the best way. An emergency UBI at the start of the pandemic would have been the best way to ensure that we got the support to people quickly and in a way that was indiscriminate, that made sure that everybody got support. Whereas the support packages that came forward from the UK government, left 3 million people behind, left people with absolutely nothing.
And when we hear all these stories of people saying, I didn't get support quickly enough and so forth, if this had been adopted as was requested right at the beginning, everybody would have got a level of support which would have taken them through the pandemic, yeah?
Yes, I think that is it was a missed opportunity right at the start of the pandemic to see that happen, and I think we're going to be counting the cost of that going forward, because we've lost businesses, we've lost the people from key sectors who have had to take on work elsewhere. To try to make ends meet. It has been a really, really difficult time for people, and also we're going to be picking up the pieces in terms of people's mental health and as well as their physical health. So a UBI provides unconditional payment, regular payment to every citizen. There are different models, so some include payments to children, some have the complete removal of Social Security. Some have elements of Social Security remain, pensions, housing payments, for instance. So there are various different models, and the ones that really have the greatest impact, I feel, or could have the greatest impact in terms of reducing or eradicating poverty, are obviously very expensive, would require a fundamental, complete structural overhaul, not just of the social security system, but also the tax system, to ensure that could be paid for and be sustainable. It's something that would take some time to bed in, but could unleash creative talents in Scotland. It could provide the security to allow people to reduce their working week, to put their services to better use, to recognise people's voluntary work and also unpaid care work. For instance, as a society, we definitely do not properly recognise those areas, but it's a huge change. It's something that would require a fundamental shift and a political buy-in for it to take place.
As you've just been saying, big benefits to get from it, but big challenges as well. But this isn't something that's pie in the sky, is it? I mean, this has been trialled. There are examples of where this has been tested. How do you feel that's working?
Yeah, there are international examples where countries, city-states have looked at this and have tried it out. There have been examples of where show the benefit that it can bring. I think it would be important for us to pilot it ourselves to see how that would work, and that in itself has become an argument for independence, because the DWP and the Treasury have flat out refused even to allow the support for us to be able for the Scottish Government to trial, to pilot a UBI. So
just to be clear, we've been stopped from running the tests here because of Westminster saying, no, yes, we don't want you to do it.
It shows that for us even to investigate, we would need the powers of independence to be able to do that.